There's a subtle, unsettling feeling you know well. It's the phantom chill that passes through a room you've just entered. The whisper of a dream that feels more like a memory. It's the inexplicable sensation that you are, once again, standing on the same precipice you stood on last year, and the year before that. The details might be different. A new city, a new job, a new relationship, but the feeling, that profound, weary feeling, is an echo. It is the déjà vu of your own life. Chapter 1. The déjà vu of your life. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and let your mind drift back. Not to a specific date, but to a specific emotional landscape. Remember the airdrop of hope you felt as the calendar turned to a new year. Remember the promise you made to yourself to finally change. The journal you bought, the new workout plan you downloaded, the difficult conversation you swore you would have. It was a moment of perfect clarity, a vision of the future you were certain you could build. Now, with that memory held firmly in your mind, open your eyes and look around. The vision you had, the person you were so determined to become, how much closer are you really? The truth, if you dare to face it, is that you are likely entangled in the same core struggles. The anxieties still linger, the frustrations still mount, the exhaustion still settles in your bones at the end of the day. You are living the same story, just with a different cast of characters and a slightly altered set. It is as if some unseen force has its thumb on a replay button, forcing you to watch the same scene over and over until you finally notice something you missed the first 100 times. This isn't an accusation, it is a validation. Because this feeling of being caught in a loop, of being trapped in a repeating cycle of your own making, is not a flaw in your character. It is the first vital signal of an impending breakthrough. It is the universe or destiny or your own subconscious mind, whatever you choose to call it, giving you a gentle yet firm shake. This profound sense of déjà vu is a message, and it's telling you that the moment to break the cycle is not coming, it's already here. Let's dissect this sensation. It's more than just a passing thought. It's a deep-seated weight. It's the silent sigh you let out when you find yourself in the same argument with a different partner, the same toxic dynamic with a new boss, the same feeling of emptiness after reaching a goal that was supposed to fulfill you. It's a bone-deep weariness that comes from the relentless familiarity of your own struggle. This weight is the true catalyst for change. It is the cosmic pressure that builds with each repetition, urging you toward a different path. Think of it like a river that has been flowing through the same canyon for 1,000 years. It's carving a deep, familiar path, but one day after a particularly heavy rain, the river's current grows so strong, so insistent that it finds a new way, a new direction. The old path remains a scar on the landscape, but the river has moved on. That heavy feeling you're experiencing is the rising tide of that river within you. It is the exhaustion that finally forces you to ask, is there another way? The truth is, you've been avoiding a lesson. It's not a secret. You know what it is. It's the moment you need to finally set a boundary, the truth you need to finally speak, the fear you need to finally face. It's a core truth about yourself or your reality that you have, for whatever reason, chosen to ignore. And the universe, in its infinite patience, has simply kept presenting you with the same test, the same lesson, in different forms. The unease you feel isn't a random emotional state. It is a meticulously crafted call to action, designed to get your attention when you're finally ready to hear it. Who is pressing this replay button? The most unsettling thought, perhaps, is that it is not some external malevolent force, it is you. Or more accurately, it is an unconscious part of you that is striving for healing, for growth, for a different way. It's the part of you that has been trying to get your attention through these repeating patterns. These loops are a form of communication. They are not punishments, but instead they are the most loving and most insistent nudges you will ever receive. Imagine your life as a great sprawling library. You've been searching for a single book, but you keep walking past the one you need and end up in the same section, reading the same shelf of titles. The feeling of being stuck is the librarian, your own higher self, patiently standing at the end of the aisle, waiting for you to look up and finally ask for help. The uncomfortable unease is not a sign of failure, but a testament to your own profound potential. You are not meant to be stuck. You are not destined to repeat the same mistakes. The feeling of repetition is proof that you are close to a revelation. It is the final agonizing push before the veil is lifted and the path forward becomes clear. The universe is not punishing you. It is refining you. It is carving away everything that is not you, everything that is not meant for you, and it's using the familiar pressure of the past to do it. The first step to breaking this cycle is simply to recognize it. To stop and say, here it is again. This is a powerful sacred act. It is the moment you shift from being a passive victim of your circumstances to an active observer of your own patterns. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And you start asking, then what is this trying to teach me? This shift is the key that unlocks the door. It's the moment you stop blaming the external world, the bad luck, the difficult people, the endless stream of unfortunate events, and begin to see the common thread that runs through them all. You. You are the protagonist in every story, and the one who needs to make the different choice. This profound moment of recognition is where true courage is born. It takes immense bravery to admit that the person you were last year and the year before that is still very much a part of you. But that recognition is not a cause for shame. It is a cause for celebration, because with that simple act of awareness, you have already begun to change. You have already started to rewrite the story. The déjà vu of your life is not a curse. It is a map. Each repeated frustration, each familiar challenge is a signpost pointing you toward the very lesson you need to learn. It's a final invitation to step into the person you were always meant to be. This is your wake-up call, and it's telling you that the breakthrough you've been waiting for is not somewhere in the distant future. It is right here, hidden inside the very frustration you feel. It's time to stop replaying the past and finally press play on the future. The question is, are you ready to listen? Chapter 2. The universe's echo. You felt it, haven't you? That feeling that something is trying to get through to you. It might be a phrase that seems to appear everywhere. In a podcast, on a billboard, in a conversation with a stranger. It could be a song that plays at 3 different unrelated moments, each time sparking a strange personal significance. Or perhaps it's a recurring dream, a symbol or a feeling that returns night after night, long after the rational part of your mind has dismissed it as nonsense. For years, we've been taught to call this coincidence. It's a neat, tidy label for an experience that, in its essence, feels anything but random. It feels like a whisper in a crowded room that is meant only for you. It feels like a pattern emerging from the static. This chapter is about reframing how you perceive those repeating themes in your life. Because these aren't coincidences. They are echoes from the universe, and they are designed to get your attention. Think of a tuning fork. When you strike a tuning fork, it doesn't just make a sound. It vibrates at a very specific, pure frequency. Now imagine you have another tuning fork, a different one, resting on a table nearby. Nothing happens. The sound dies away. But what if that second tuning fork is the exact same one? What if it is tuned to the very same frequency as the first? When you strike the first one, the second, untouched fork will begin to vibrate on its own. It will hum in perfect harmony, not because it was touched, but because it heard its own song. It's a natural, unspoken alignment. This is how the universe works when you are ready for a major shift. It's not leaving a trail of breadcrumbs for you to follow. It's not a map with a clear X marks the spot. Instead, it is sending out a frequency, a signal, a pure tone, and you, for the first time, are finally in tune enough to feel the vibration. The déjà vu of your life, that sense of a repeated lesson, is the sound of the first tuning fork striking. The echoes you are now beginning to notice, the phrases, the songs, the symbols, are the vibrations of that second fork, the one that is your soul. It's no longer just an observation. It's a physical, spiritual resonance. For so long, you were a different instrument tuned to a different key. You were vibrating with the frequencies of busyness, of distraction, of the expectations of others. You could not hear your own song. But the relentless weight of the replay button, that profound, deep-seated exhaustion from Chapter 1, has slowly but surely recalibrated you. It has stripped away the excess noise and brought you to a place of silent readiness. And now you are a blank canvas, a silent instrument ready to resonate with the echo that has been waiting for you all along. Your logical mind is the master of dismissal. It is the architect of excuses, the champion of rationalization. When that song plays on the radio for the third time in a single day, your mind immediately finds a reason. Oh, it must be the top 40 chart. When you overhear the exact piece of advice you needed in a coffee shop, your mind tells you, what a strange coincidence. This is the mind's way of protecting itself from the uncomfortable truth that something deeper is at work. But there is a different kind of signal. It's the spark you feel inside. It's the inexplicable chill that runs down your spine, the surge of emotion, the sense of sudden profound clarity. It doesn't come with a logical explanation. It's a feeling you get when you see a quote that speaks directly to a secret part of your soul, or when you meet someone who instantly feels like a forgotten friend. Your mind might label it as random, but your spirit knows better. It's a different kind of signal, one of true, undeniable alignment. This spark is the confirmation you've been waiting for. It is the proof that you are no longer a passive passenger in your life, but an active participant. It means you've started to listen, to feel, to perceive on a level beyond the five senses. You are tuning in. You are moving from the chaotic static of coincidence to the clear, intentional harmony of resonance. And in this new state of being, the universe is no longer a distant, indifferent force. It is a partner in your unfolding journey. This new level of awareness is a profound and at times overwhelming experience. You begin to see patterns everywhere. The people you meet, the books you find, the opportunities that arise, they all seem to point in a single direction. You might feel a sense of both wonder and fear. Wonder at the intricate, beautiful design of it all, and fear at the realization that you can no longer pretend these are just happy accidents. These moments of resonance are not just signs to show you the way. They are proof that the path has already begun to form beneath your feet. The universe is not shouting directions at you. It is confirming that you are no longer wandering aimlessly. The path has been there all along, a hidden riverbed beneath the dry desert. Your new awareness is the rain that is beginning to fall, filling the channels and making the way forward clear. Your journey is no longer a blind stumble in the dark. It is an intentional walk. And with each echo you feel, with each resonance you experience, you can take a step forward with more confidence than you've ever had before. Because you're not walking alone. You are walking in perfect harmony with the grand, mysterious symphony that is life. But this journey requires you to be light on your feet. You cannot carry the weight of your past into this new resonance. To truly walk this path, you must learn to let go. You must prepare for the weightless walk. Chapter 3. The Weightless Walk. You have heard the echoes. You have felt the resonance of a path you are meant to be on. But to truly step onto it, to walk it with grace and freedom, you must first acknowledge the baggage you are carrying. This final chapter reframes the act of letting go not as a loss, but as the intentional, freeing step required for a new beginning. It is about dropping the weight that has been holding you back, even when it is the only thing you've known how to carry. Imagine yourself as a traveler. You are at an airport standing at the precipice of a new, incredible journey. The destination is unknown, but the air is filled with the hum of potential and the promise of a different horizon. The only problem is the suitcase you are dragging. It is old and heavy, its leather scarred with the marks of every challenge and every repetition you've endured. Inside this suitcase are the remnants of your past, the resentments you've held on to, the fears you've nurtured, the limiting beliefs that have told you what you can and cannot do. There are outdated habits that no longer serve you, and even the ghosts of relationships that have long since run their course. It is not just filled with negative things. It also contains the comfortable, the familiar, the aspects of yourself that feel like a security blanket. But like a security blanket, it keeps you in a state of suspended animation, unable to truly move forward. You can't board a flight to a new destination while dragging this old, heavy suitcase filled with things you no longer need. The act of letting go is not about forgetting the past. It is about opening that suitcase piece by piece and choosing what to leave behind. It is the real, difficult, and courageous work of distinguishing between what you have lived and what you must carry. Each item you leave behind is a testament to a lesson learned, and each item you release is a pound of unnecessary weight you no longer have to bear. This is the scariest part of the journey. To walk away from the familiar, even if it has brought you nothing but pain, requires a profound and terrifying courage. We cling to what is known because the alternative feels like a void. The emptiness you feel after letting go is often mistaken for a loss. But it is not a loss. It is a blank canvas. It is the glorious, terrifying space you have created for new possibilities to emerge. Think of an artist. They cannot begin a new painting on a canvas already cluttered with another piece of art. They must first clean it, prepare it, make it blank. The courage to go empty-handed is the courage to stand before that blank canvas and say, "I am ready to create something entirely new." It is the bravery to trust that the universe's echoes, those faint but persistent signals you have begun to hear, will fill that space with something far more beautiful and far more aligned than anything you could have ever planned. This blankness isn't a void, it's a promise. It's the sacred silence that precedes the sound. It's the deep breath you take before the first note of a symphony. It is the peace that comes from knowing you are no longer defined by what you carried, but by the space you have made for what is to come. Letting go is not an act of discarding. It is an act of making space for what is truly meant for you. It is a sacred exchange. You are trading the dead weight of your past for the profound sense of peace and freedom that comes from knowing you are finally, truly, on your way. You are no longer fighting against the current. You are floating with it, carried by the very force you have learned to trust. The weightless walk is a testament to a new way of being. It is the realization that your journey is not about acquisition, but about release. The more you let go, the more you resonate with the very frequency of life itself. And in this state, the universe's echoes cease to be whispers and become a clear guiding song. You are no longer waiting for a breakthrough. You are living one with every light, intentional step you take into the future.